What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, I had a request to do Fallout 4, so I figured I would oblige. And I may have already done this game before, but if I did, it was probably way back when I first started having a lot more subs once I got this laptop, and I probably just did it during that little gameplay video 4, or kind of game, you know, I just did gameplay video 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I went all the way up to 6, 7, or 8, and I would just pick like 3 or 4 games at random to just run in there, max out, and see how they ran. So this time, I'm just gonna go in and see how this game runs. If it runs maxed out, cool, but if it doesn't, I'll hop in there, figure out what settings work good, and we'll see what's what. And because somebody wanted to see how I was gonna run, so if I get requests, I always do them, if I can anyway. So this game I have, so without wasting any more time, let's hop into the game. All right, so here are the settings we're gonna run with for 1080p. We can handle just no problem going maxed out, so why not? Only thing I turned off is motion blur, because screw that. And we even got max view distances. We had to sacrifice those a bunch on the weaker stuff like the Steam Deck and the Ally. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and hop into the game now. Here we are in the game now. And this game seems to lock to your monitor's refresh rate, so since I'm on the capture card, we're limited to 60. So we do get some stutters and whatnot every once in a while, but for the most part, we're pretty smooth. And that's at 800 megahertz. But this is a way older game, so pretty. Or I guess I should say it's not too surprising it can do this. But once we switch over to the actual laptop screen, it starts using the 300 hertz screen, so then we'll get over 60. Now what's lame is, just a spoiler alert, when I get to the 1440p section, when I hook it up to my monitor, it's limited to 55, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell? I try to figure it out, nothing's limiting it or anything. That's the first time I've kind of gotten screwed over by a game limiting my FPS for no reason. It doesn't affect any other game. I tested a couple other things just to make sure it's not just like everything's limited to 55 now, and that's not the case. So I don't know what that's all about. But you'll see what I mean when we get to that video. Oh, there's a little bit of that stutter I was talking about. But yeah, this game was never about like super crazy high graphics, but it doesn't really look that bad by today's standards. Definitely doesn't look fantastic either, but it looks alright. Oh, it's those guys. I think in this particular game, they won't attack me. Okay, I think I was right. Cool. And at least when it's locked to 60 like this, you don't get as high temps either. So that's at least a plus. So if you felt like just limiting it to 60, you could. Just not in the game. There doesn't seem to be any way in the game menu or anything to mess with the hertz of the screen or frame limiting or any of that stuff. That's why I think it just V-syncs to your monitor's refresh rate. Though truth be told, I thought this was those games that was limited to 60 all the time, otherwise it broke the physics engine. But it seemed to be doing alright on the laptop here once we got to 1080p. But you'll see what I mean. Man, see, look at that, I'm still finding new stuff here. And I've played this game for quite a few hours. I think like 80 something, 85 or 86, something like that. Not a super ultra long time to play a game, but still, I put quite a few hours into it. I was having fun with it. But then I think other games came out, so I just stopped. That's usually what happens with these kinds of games. If new games never came out to play, I would have probably been still playing this, trying to find every little thing. Well, there was another little stutter there. And for whatever reason, it's not giving us our GPU wattage. Sometimes that happens to me. It comes and goes when it wants. I think it comes back after a computer restart when I try to get it to stop being 55 FPS when we get to the 1440p test. Now, it's only like that when we have it on the actual desktop monitor. It doesn't do it the whole time. Okay, those won't shoot me, I don't think. Not unless I fuck with them first. I don't think I've been over here yet. The heck is this place? It's like super fortified. It's a covenant, huh? Huh. Interesting. Doesn't really seem like there's anything to attack so far. Okay, that was just her. For a second, I was like, that was too realistic with these damn headphones on. I thought somebody was humming behind me. I was like, there's nobody here. There better not fucking be nobody humming behind me. Huh. Well, in any case, this looks like a good spot to move on to camera, so let's move on to camera. Well, alright, here we go. Let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now. And now we're not limited to 60 because we're not hooked up to capture computer. Some games just limit you to your monitor's refresh rate. And since this one's is 300, we can obviously get way more than 60. Darn, still has all the traversal stutters. I was hoping maybe that would go away when I wasn't limited to 60, but usually that only gets better when limited to 60, but hey, I can hope. Hope on a rope. There we go, we'll just stick through the fields in our power armor. Yeah, this is still a really fun game. I haven't even explored everywhere yet and done everything. I think I discovered like 3 or 4 new areas just doing these videos already. Oh, we got some kind of settlement signal. Alright. Huh, nothing in here. We'll just close the door for them. There you go. Huh, interesting. It's not telling me the watts for the GPU again. Sometimes it just like takes shit away from my afterburner. Don't know why. It just does that. But the wattage on this thing's all bonked up anyway. I mean, there's no way in hell the CPU is actually drawing 150 watts. That thing would be like Throttle City and already shutting my laptop off if you tried that with a thin laptop like this. I think what it's doing is combining the two, the GPU and the CPU's power into one. Something like that. At least that's what I read. I can't go that way. Well, alright, then I won't go that way. Oh, there's like a little shack under a bridge. Heck, they got light and everything. Aha, now that we're under the bridge, we can be a troll. Although I don't think there's anything left really alive over here. Still little stutters here and there, but it's pretty damn smooth, I would say. Oh, I guess I can't walk on the metal barbs. Okay then. Nope. Darn. Alright, well it looks like we're not getting any farther that way. Whatever. Oh, what the heck? We got a bunch of shit on fire over here. What's going on over here? Oh, a bunch of these guys. Hello. But in any case, I think that's plenty. Oh, am I getting shot at? Stupid fly. Alright. Now, as I was saying, I think that's about enough camera recorded gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Fallout 4, and the laptop did a great job. It did, you know, its little random stutters every once in a while, but for the most part it was very smooth. Now, when it's hooked up to the capture computer, some games love it to be 60 FPS only, even though that thing says it supports 240 Hz, which is weird. You'd think it would, you know, therefore be 240 Hz, but hey, it's whatever. But once we came over here, we at least were able to get our use our 300 megahertz screen, so. Or not megahertz, hertz screen. Yeah, I don't think screens are in megahertz, champ. Anyway, though, it did a very good job there. We were getting in the hundreds most of the time. I think once or twice I saw it drop down to like 96 or something like that. But it did a very good job with this game. So now it's time for me to end so I can get started on 1440p. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.